Hello everybody, this is your host Mielke, and today I'm going to be featuring a match between the players Wheezy and LZ for the 5th round of the Revival tournament. I'm going to be honest, today I don't have much to say about the background of those players because I'm not very well informed about them, so this can be a cool one. Maybe it's full of surprises or maybe nothing happens at all, so let's see how it turns out in game 1. Well, immediately we have a slacking lead, so this is a promising one, folks. Slacking returns into a Tyranitar switch, and Salamence swaps into Tyranitar, predicting maybe a Focus Punch, but Earthquake still works successfully for Wheezy here. Wheezy just Dragon Claw, Alice's Starmie coming in, doing a lot of damage. Magneton answers an Ice Beam here, which reveals a Magneton in Wheezy's side. That can be annoying if LSE has a Skarmory. That might incitate a lot of mind games, but Celebi comes in and Salamence comes to answer Celebi and takes a Leech Seed. Fire Blast does less than 50, which is definitely not bad for LSE. LSE doesn't die to another one, and Salamence is inclined to swap here. Celebi just recovers the damage away, and Metagross comes in the Wheezy side. Swampert very free switching, even freer when Meteor Mesh misses, and Slaking, showing all its bulk, takes an Ice Beam perfectly. Very smart Heracross switching, scouting the Protect here, because Protect really shuts down Slaking, as Slaking has the Truant's ability that doesn't let it attack twice consecutively in consecutive turns, but Heracross just goes into Swarm range here, taking multiple Hydro Pumps and finishes Swampert off, while also after Zapdos comes in, activating Select Berry, so it's gonna get some hits off here, and this flinch really hurts because looks like LSE doesn't have anything to answer Heracross at all. All this pivoting is for nothing. Heracross is gonna get a lot of KOs here. Potentially just kill Starmie if Mega Horn doesn't miss. I guess Tyranitar can be sacked too, but it looks like it's gonna be a 5 against 2, so doesn't look promising for LSE at all here. I guess Slaking came in and Salamence came in right after. I'm not sure what was the intention behind the play, but Slaking comes in again. I guess it was scouting a Doug sack, but I don't know. I'm not sure if that was needed, but I'm sure Endure previously revealed Endure Magneton can finish this Doug trio off here with a Hidden Power Grass, so or maybe not, but well, let's see. If Doug crits Metagross, yeah, it didn't happen, but that got a little bit scary for Wheezy here. Maybe Wheezy's last was Doug weak, and if a crit happened here, I don't know, it would have been, maybe it would have been over for Wheezy, but it's really hard to tell which was the Wheezy's last here. Maybe a bulky water or something. Anyways, Wheezy takes the game 1 with the slacking Magneton team with a great showing of Heracross prowess against a special offense from Alice's side. Really just, after a flinch, just claiming kill after kill with Mega Horn. Let's see how game 2 turns out here. Let's see if Wheezy will be able to finish the set off, or LSE will bring the set to a 1-1. Right out of the bat, we have a great lead favoring Wheezy with Suicune that gets a free Hydro Pump here into Starmie. Skarmory doubling back in, and I assume the Jolteon swap was predicting a Magneton here, but Magneton doesn't stay in on Jolteon to do anything, and just Weezy just goes Snorlax. And a Thunder Wave Snorlax is a very good Gengar counter here because Gengar cannot Wisp it. Although showing a Fire Punch, this Gengar possibly doesn't even have Wisp, assuming Alice's team is the Kurt's Jolt Spikes, a very famous team that many players have used in the past, and it was popularized by Kurtz. Here, Snorlax chooses to trade damage with Tyranitar, which can be good for Weezy here, but I'm not sure if long-term this can be beneficial because Starmie and Jolteon are very annoying for those mag structures, and without Alex, and especially with Heracross missing Mega Horn this turn, I'm not sure Weezy will be able to take the barrage of attacks that Starmie and Jolteon have prepared on the back. I assume LSC will just spike here, or I guess this is an over-prediction because spiking was perfectly fine, as we saw in multiple games in this revival. A spike for Skarm is usually very good against Magneton teams. Jolteon successfully Thunderwaves Metagross, which shuts down any potential Agile Meta shenanigans, although that's a lot of damage and it shows that probably it's just a Choice Band Metagross that LSE is playing around this mag very interestingly here because it's choosing to do multiple doubles around it instead of letting Skarm die for a spike, which is usually the better line, but at the end of the day Skarm just trades a spike and dies, though this protect also turns out to be an overpredict, and Weezy catches the overpredict, getting the Rain Dance off. That's very scary. Maybe Heracross can turn this game around here. I'm not sure though, Jolteon might just sweep here. Or maybe not, as we can Okos it with a boosted Hydro Pump that crit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure offensive Gengar has what it takes to just KO both Weezy's Pokemon here, and even with the Rain Dance, Salak Heracross was not able to get the setup, and LSE with the Jolt Spikes team brings the set to a 1-1. It's getting very close here, folks. Let's see how Game 3 turns out. Those are very cool offense games from both players here. Weezy choosing to lead the Medicham, but LSC brings the DVO's Doug lead, popularized recently by ABR. And maybe Weezy had the perfect counter here on the prep, because Select Medi lived a hit, killed Doug, and also did a lot of damage to Raikou. Snorlax comes in, scares Raikou out, and Celebi comes to take an Earthquake, although Celebi swapping in the face of Snorlax usually shows that it doesn't have a Lich Seed, because if it had it, it would have clicked it, and Weezy chooses to Calm Mind War against Alice's Suicune here. Although that was a weird stay, that explosion was very telegraphed, as Snorlax doesn't have much reason to exist anymore, because Raikou is already chipped, and Suicune is the biggest threat for Weezy's team here. Magneton comes in, Raikou Thunderbolts, and retaliates with a Thunderbolt into Jirachi. And Weezy choosing to go Suicune on Jirachi opens up space for LC to activate its Celebi. Might be a Calm Mind Pass set, which can be very scary for Weezy here, because it can Calm Mind taking some hits and then pass to a full health Pokemon, or just a Calm Mind 3 attack set and just potentially 1v1 the Suicune here. And if it 1v1s the Suicune, it's looking very scary for Weezy. Even though Dragon Dance Salamis can maybe just clean Alice's team up from this position. But we're seeing Celebi dueling Suicune, and it's looking like it's gonna end up with Suicune victorious here. Raikou comes in to revenge kill Suicune after Celebi's death. And Salamence comes in. Wheezy makes the bold claim that Raikou is not Hidden Power Ice, but Raikou is in fact with Hidden Power Ice and chooses to just hit Salamence in the face. And Jirachi is sacked into a +1 Salamence. I'm not sure why, because Porygon usually just one of the best Salamence counters in the game, just shrugs the damage off and can just kill Salamence. But this looks tough. Wheezy is definitely favored here in this endgame, as Porygon doesn't have many ways to hit Metagross at all. And Metagross can 1v1 both LS's Pokemon here, so it's a very close endgame, folks. Let's see who gets the advantage here. A Meteor Mash raise earlier would have been great for Wheezy, but now it looks like Metagross is in range of Raikou. I'm not sure though, but it might be. Raikou might finish this off with a Thunderbolt, as it did. So, well, that was a crazy best of 3 here. Both players are very high on offense teams, and although Metagross lost this endgame, I think if it was an agility set or if it got a Meteor Mash boost earlier, it potentially could have just taken that game back. So that was a very interesting game from Wheezy and Alice here. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Also, if you have any constructive criticism or any interesting comments you can make about those matches, leave it down here. It also helps our video to reach bigger audiences, so that's also very nice. It helps grow the community. So again, thank you so much for watching, and see you later. Bye bye.